Hey, welcome back to the Outdoorsman Crew. Tonight, pretty late, it's almost 11 o'clock. I'm making I'm making a video to kind of demonstrate what's going on, um, in more of my life. So, there's a few things I want to hit on tonight. It's not quite a long video, I promise that. But, I want to hit on a few things. First thing is my tractor pulling. So, as you all know, I've gotten into tractor pulling. Not big, not like NTPA and all that. Maybe down in the future I'd like to do NTPA. But as of right now, I'm just doing garden tractor pulling, which is actually a lot of fun if you get into it. Now, what I'm running is a stock Cub Cadet 1200 with a 12 horse cooler motor in there. I'm going to this is stock class. I'm pulling for the Miami County Antique Power Association, which is, if you don't know what that is, that's here in Ohio. We pull at Poor Farmers Campgrounds there in Ohio, a little outside of Fletcher. And I'll be doing that also since I'm a club member there, I should say. They asked me to run scraper for grounds crews, so that's what I'll be doing. For the scraper, I'll be using from our farm our 2032R John Deere to run scraper. So when I'm out there doing that, I'll try to make for that day when I go pool. I'll try to make a video of me pulling, some other people pulling, and me driving the tractor, doing grounds crew, and just stuff like that throughout the day. Now, my first pool is actually coming up really soon. Within 2 weeks, I'll have my first pool. That's if everything goes through good. It doesn't get rained out. You gotta think, guys, this is April in Ohio. So, the past 2 days it's been 70 degrees. Here on Monday it's supposed to snow again. In 2 weeks, anything can be possible. It could be in the 70s and clear as day. Or, it could be raining, snowing, anything to track. We may not pull. So, if that don't happen, my first pool is April 28th. It's a Saturday. But if I don't pull then my next pool would be March 12th. And that's another pool I'm going to get into. That's kind of that's one of my special pools is March 12th. That's another Saturday. And another thing I'm doing for that pool is it's called a chapter challenge. As you all know, I'm in FFA. And I'll hit on that subject a little later on in this video. So either way, for the chapter challenge is, for your chapter to FFA, you're supposed to go and pull your tractor for your chapter of FFA, which is I'm going to do. What you can do, if you win first place for that chapter, for whoever pulls in that chapter, the school that chapter's through, which I go to Upper Valley Career Center in Piqua. They receive $500 towards FFA and a trophy, first place trophy, which gets hung up in our lab, the classroom I'm in, the lab I'm taking. But I'll hit on all that stuff later on in this video, I promise. So as you can see, I got one of our booklets here. Miami County Antique Power Association. This is who I go through. All right. So pretty much. Oh, here I'll go through the schedule. So my first pool, which is April 20th, my test and tune, is April 28th. Then my next pool is not March, my bad, May 12th. And that's also when my chapter challenge is. So technically, I'll pool twice that day. Now, my test and tune, I'm allowed to pull as many times as I want because it's test and tune and it's free. The hooks are free. Now, normally any other time when I go to hook, it's $10 per hook, which is really cheap, actually. So after that is June 9th is a really big pool for me. It's the nerd really. It's one of my special pools, probably my second special pool. That means a lot to me this year. So what that is, it's a flea market too that happens that weekend. It's a Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So that Friday, the flea market starts. That Saturday is the tractor pools. One side of the track is garden tractors, and the other side is antique tractors. That's for every pool, but for that day, it's a lot of tractors, like close to 200 antiques and 130 garden. And I'll hit more into the stock, like the type of classes the garden tractors have. I'll tell you that later on in a sec. So after that, hold on, I'm just trying to reschedule. June 9th is that garden pool. June 10th is a nerd pool, which I think June 10th is a nerd pool. It says, which I think that strictly is antique tractors for Division 3 tractors, which is the highest division you can go for antiques. That starts at noon. All my pools start at 10 a.m. Most of them. And then June 30th is another one. That's a points pool. That's actually a night pool. It starts at 4 o'clock. And I'll go into the night. And then after that, it's July 21st. That's an all-day pool. And August 4th is another pool. September 1st is a night pool again. September 22nd. Hold on. Yeah. September 2nd or 22nd is a points pool. September 29th is another pool. My last pool is October 6th. Well, possibly. It's a rain date makeup. So, I got, how many pools? I got one, 2, 3, 4, 8, 9 track pools this season. I can't recall them bad. Okay, there we go. And possibly one pool at the Miami County Fairgrounds before the NTPA. We'll pool before the NTPA pools that day. So we do that. If everything goes well with the fairgrounds, they'll let us pool. With our association, we do own our own tractor point sleds and all our equipment. The only reason why I'm bringing our tractor from the farm is, well, they asked me to help out with that too, and I don't have a problem doing it. My family don't have a problem letting me do it, so I'll run scraper at the 2032R, which you all know what that is. So that's my that's what I'll be doing with that tractor. Now, as you saw with my Cub Cadet in my last video I posted, the tractor is all done. I will be doing a test pool at my school, since we have our own tractor pool and sled at school. I'll do that too. And then, sorry, I just got a message from FFA. We'll do that too. But then, April 20th is in 2 weeks, so I don't know if I'll be able to do the pool at school if it don't dry up here. So, let's see how that goes. Is there anything else I want? Let's see if there's anything else I want to hit on. Yeah, guys, if you feel free, go check out the Miami County Antique Power Association. They're on Facebook. Go check them out. Really a bunch of good guys on there. So, I don't know if there's anything else I want to hit on. Oh, I guess I can hit on the classes for Garden Tractor Point. You know, we got our stock classes go all the way up to 16 horse. Then we got a 14, 19 horse twin engines, and then we also got a 20 to 25 twin. And then we got the lawn stock, and then we got the diesels, 3-cylinder gas, V twin, 39 V twin, 45.5 cubic inch V twin. Then we got a 30 cubic inch class, 50 cubic inch. We got an outlaw class, 3. We got a diesel hot stock class, limited pro stock diesel, 3-cylinder hot stock. We got a run what you bring, and then we also got a 3-cylinder hot stock diesel too. And we've got them hot stock classes too. So we got all them classes pulling there. So there's a good amount of people that'll pull here. So it'll be a lot of fun. This is my first year ever tractor pulling. It's something I've always wanted to do. I've got the opportunity to do it, and for me to go my motivation to go do this a lot. I can thank my teacher for doing this, Mr. Dan Smeezing. You know, he's a professional puller. He's NTPA puller, and well, I'll get more on him later on. I'll tell you more about him later on. I don't think there's anything else really I want to hit on with the tractor pulling. Not really. Both front and back pages are all, that's all my rules I have to follow for getting the tractor ready. That's it. That's all I want to hit on for that. Like I said, feel free, go check these guys. Go check these guys out on Facebook. Let you guys talk to them. If you're from Ohio, feel free to go pool with us. You know, it's only $10 to become a member, and you get to pool. It's a bunch of fun, and the hook's only $10 per hook, so that's really cheap for pulling too. And that's all I gotta say about this. So my next topic I'm gonna hit on is something that you guys all been dogging on me about, and I'm trying to get across to you guys' head. My second last video, I think I may have mentioned it. I think I did, but with my Stihl MS271. Now, when I made that video, guys, I told you in the beginning of that video, that's what went wrong that day with that saw. I'm not saying that saw is a great saw. It is. I recommend it for anybody that does firewood. I do. Internally there was nothing wrong with that saw that what happened. All it was a nut that went to the bar, fell off. A bolt that went to the top cover fell out. And my bar got a little bent. That's normal use for a saw, guys. It's not lack of me. I'm actually really good with my maintenance. I clean my saw after every time I use it. But if I'm not going to use it for a while, I run all the gas out of it so it don't eat away at the fuel lines. This is good maintenance. So for all you people saying I don't give good maintenance, it's a lie. If I didn't give maintenance, none of my saws would run. I take phenomenal care. I've paid for every one of my saws. Besides one, and that was a gift. And I take good care of that saw too. Now all my other ones, my 271, my 290, which I haven't made a video about that saw yet, but I restored that saw. And my 391. The 391 is very expensive. I bought it brand new. Bought it last summer. It's my baby. It runs like a champ. And it can cut a sick whore out of an outhouse. But yeah, stop dogging on the 271. I made a move. Actually, I think the video got removed on accident. But it cuts great. I sharpened the chain, put in the chain. The bar's fine. It runs like a champ. There ain't not one thing wrong with it. So stop dogging on it on that video. I mean, I appreciate all the views and comments and all that, but stop. It's getting annoying. I mean, that video's been up for, it seems like 9 months. It's fine. So leave it as it is. It's nothing wrong with the saw, so I guess just drop the subject about it. Now, if you want to give me suggestions how to cut better or fell trees or something like that, I'm all ears for it, I've only been cutting wood for maybe 5 years. Technically I'm still a rookie at now. I've dropped a lot of trees within 5 years. I really have. And I'm not bad at it. I really am. I've not had one mistake yet after 5 years of cutting. I wear all my PPE. I wear my chaps. I wear my head. I wear ear protection. I wear a face mask. Yeah, I may look a little goofy, but you know what? It comes down to, in the very end, safety first. So, I guess that's what I have for my 271. My next topic, my teacher, Mr. Dan Smeezing. He is a NTPA puller. He runs in a super modified class. His name of his tractor is Bionic Buzzard. I have a couple of videos on my YouTube channel. Go back and later on in my videos you'll see. Now, what he runs is he has 2 Allison aircraft engines on his tractor. Now, he goes all over. He goes Ohio, Kentucky, Tennessee, all over the pool. He does pretty well, too. Now, he's been a big motivation to my tractor pulling, why I've wanted to do it, and I've always wanted to do it. I told you that, guys, in the beginning. It's more or less he gave me the motivation to do it, because you know why? After what he's told me, it's just a blast, and yeah, it's like a hobby, but you know what? It's worth it, guys. If you have this little garden tractor like I had started off with, go out, build it up like I did. It's really not that expensive to build what I did. I think I put maybe $300 worth of parts into it, and that's what all the pulling parts I needed. You know, and Smeezy, he helped me. He gave me a couple things for my tractor that I needed that was going to be kind of expensive, like my tractor pulling kill switch for the very back of my tractor. I needed that hooks onto the sled. He gave me that. It came off of his tractor, which was really nice of him to do. He's a big supporter of me now. Since I'm going to start tractor pulling now, and I'm doing it for FFA too. That's another thing I'll hit on later. You know, Smeezy's been a big role model for me now in these years. He really has. You know, I was going to the school I go to, so with me in Upper Valley Care Center, I am going for a diesel mechanic school. It's a 2-year school for it. In my senior year, I go on a job placement, early placement, so I leave school at like 11 o'clock and go straight to work for the field I'm in for diesel mechanic. So I've already got a job for my field. I'll tell you guys that in a sec. But so that's pretty much him. Great guy, he really is. I recommend, if you guys have any questions, he is on YouTube too. Talk to him. He'll answer any of your questions. He knows, he's a very smart guy. He really is. He's a hog farmer out of Fort Laramie. Actually, to do a lot of hogs. So he knows a little bit too there about farming. And then I kind of hit on what I do in school. I go to school for my diesel mechanic in class for, I'm in there I think for 4 hours out of the day, and the rest of my schooling I go from academic classes. So it makes for a lot of fun at being in one of these trade schools. It really is. I recommend it to anybody. I know a lot of people have told me, trade schools, they're for the losers, or, you're better off staying in high school. Well, you know what? You're really not. For these kids that stay in high school, they don't get the education like trade schools do. And they don't get the jobs right out of high school we do. We leave our trade school for trade. Like kids in high schools leave a diploma. Well, you got to step up on everybody already that's leaving high school. You got a better chance of getting a job for your future. A good job, not like flipping burgers. You got an actual career, lifelong job already there for you. So I recommend these trade schools to anybody. I do. It was the best decision I ever made. I don't think I would ever want to go back to the high school. So that's it. And I did get a job in my field. I'm in for diesel school. Actually, I am now a diesel mechanic for John Deere. They hired me on the beginning of this month. I will start there in June. So I'll be working for John Deere as a mechanic now. Pretty excited about it, actually. And then I want to hit on a little bit of FFA. I am a FFA member, and I'm also now a FFA officer. I'm a treasurer. Last night we had our FA banquet. I got indicted in as officer last night, which is really neat. I got some of my FFA rewards. Stuff like the banquet went really well. Recommend anybody that can get into it go in FFA. It's a great organization to get into. It's like a big family. It is for us officers. In my officer team, we're one big family. We are. And we've already been planning the trips for us all the officers, juniors and senior officers. Go for a weekend and just chill and have fun. Just get to know each other, You're like a family. So, with that, that's kind of FFA. And then, what else do I want to hit on? Give me a sec. Alright. I want to give a shout out to my best friend, Keegan Webb. I do. He has a YouTube channel. His YouTube channel is Broncos Outdoor. I recommend you go subscribe to him as soon as you click off this video. He's been in a few of my videos. He's always offering help out on the farm. He's going to be there at my tractor pulls with me. I mean, he's like a brother to me. He is. We do everything for each other. So, I'm giving a shout out to you, buddy. Go subscribe to him on his channel as soon as you click off this video. He posts lots like videos like I post, a lot of outdoor videos. So, yeah, go subscribe to him. Thanks, buddy. You've always been there for me. And what else I want to hit on? Oh, I guess I'll hit on my videos too. So, the reason why I haven't been posting a lot of videos is honestly because I've been working a lot. And I haven't had time to go out to the farm or anything or do anything really worth putting on my channel right now. I try to make videos of everything I can. That's interesting, I think. Now, you all seem to like my videos. I started off on YouTube last year. And I'm almost up to 40 subscribers. And I never thought I'd even get that far. I really didn't. And I appreciate every one of you that's came to watch me, that stuck around, subscribe to me. And I recommend that for this channel, if you want to see this channel go farther, tell your family, tell your friends, tell your neighbors. You go check me out, The Outdoorsman Crew on YouTube. I promise I'll start making a lot more videos. Once summer rolls around, spring, I'll start making a lot more videos. I'll do more stuff. It's been winter time here in Ohio. Really isn't a whole lot I could do right now, as in interesting videos. I ain't one of those people who are gonna make a daily vlog. That's not me. I'm more of a straight up this outdoors agriculture person. And that's not gonna be me every day. I'll take videos every once in a while we do in lab. I did have a video made of my buddy Garrett Hartle. He has a John Deere Beat, has it ran for over 30 years. And he got to start up for the first time in my lab, because we're allowed to bring in tractors. That's what we work on, is tractors in my lab. We're allowed to bring our own personal projects to work on too. So he brought in his John Deere Model B. And it was neat being able to see that thing run for the first time in 30 years. And I had it all on film. And stupid me, I accidentally deleted it. So now I got that video, so now I can't post that. But he's not going to put it enough. So when he gets a new radiator in his tractor and starts it up again, I'll make a video of it. And it's really neat because it's straight pipe too, so it's pretty cool. That's about it. I think I'm going to hit on for tonight. Been a long night. A little tired. Got school tomorrow morning. But I want to thank you all for subscribing. And please subscribe, hit that like button, comment, rate. And I'll see you on later on.